am aware that I'm looking very rough. The last time, I think the start of this vlog was me at Lunar New Year, hosted by BLSA. It was really nice. They did such a great job. Like, shout out to people who planned it. But yeah, it's been a day or so, and I am currently at like Stanford shopping center or whatnot to pick up my free sprinkles donut for like my birthday. I have like all month to get it, but like I'm going to get it now. And yeah, then I'm gonna go back. I'm doing laundry like as I do stuff, so like I'm gonna do this, get some gas, get some lunch, and go back to finishing my laundry. But yeah, like a not a lazy day, but like a slow but productive day, hopefully.
Okay, I'm like halfway through doing my laundry. I need to put up the laundry I just did so that I can take down the rest of my laundry and try to catch some spots. But I have got the itch. I was that kid who would like rearrange my bedroom in the middle of the night. My mom would wake up and be like, okay. Like she was very chill. I still do that. I did it to this room last quarter, but I've been wanting a shelf for more storage in my bathroom, and I realized that I put one of my shelves in my closet, like pushed it in there, and I'm thinking that like my closet's also a mess, and like what I need to do is like store away some of the clothes that are like a little less frequently worn. And so a way to go about that is for me to just like, as I'm putting away, like when I do laundry, I do a bunch of laundry. So while a lot of my clothes are in my closet and in drawers and still need to be put up, just kind of like put them to the side as they get cleaned, and then take stuff out of my closet to put the shelf in my closet in the bathroom. Everything's a mess right now. And like I'll probably like store the clothes in like bags in here, or like the highest shelves, because like right now I use the highest shelves and like that's just kind of a waste. I don't think there's enough space to put my suitcase on the other side, but I'm going to try to do that too so that this stuff can hang more freely. But as you can see, this side of my closet just has like a bunch of like, has like an extra lamp, some shoes, my vacuum, my like cart, so wallpaper that I keep saying I'm going to put up and like I put off. But yeah, so I think I'm going to take this shelf out because I put it in here, and then bathroom's a mess because I need to do something like shelving. But like for the longest time I had my rolling laundry basket right there. It's like from college, and then like I have like a standing one here. And I think what I'm gonna do, because I want this space a little bit more free because clothes just end up piled up in the doorway, I'm going to try to fit the shelf like right here in this space, see if it fits. If not, it'll go like along this way, and either way, like the standing basket's gonna go on either side of the toilet, and then my rolling my rolling basket's gonna go in my closet somewhere, either where the suitcase is right now, or so you don't have to look at my toilet. It's either gonna go where the suitcase is right now or where the shelf is if like the suitcase won't fit there. Hopefully I can fit like both back to back. Do I have other things to do today? Yes. Is this gonna drive me nuts? Yes, because I feel like I've cleaned so much, like I've straightened so much this weekend, and it's still messy because there's just not like the space isn't being effectively used. So I'm gonna go about those things. Well, first I'm going to offload the laundry that I picked up and then take another load down, and then I'm gonna get to work on this, and hopefully it doesn't take more than like an hour. Okay, bathroom done. This is what I ended up doing. It didn't fit here, which is probably why I didn't put it to begin with, but much more accessible storage. Like just bending down to pick stuff up all the time, annoying. I have something coming for some of this stuff, so I'm just leaving it alone. Plus some like highlighter that I'm gonna like scrub. But yeah, that's done. Closet, and this did fit over here on the suitcase. Shoes and stuff stored. I ended up putting some stuff, get it to focus. Okay, I ended up putting some of the stuff that was up here above the fridge on a high shelf that I never use. And then still a lamp down here, but it doesn't crowd the dresses the way the suitcase did. And everything's nicely restacked. I put just shoes on the other side, like, because I'd had clothes right here, but I just needed more shoe space, and like even left, there's a little bit of room to put more like flat shoes right there that I don't need all the time. Like another cubby or so empty over here. And then all of like my stuff stacked. There's still some room, and there's more hanging room than I have that's like accessible. I could shove a few more dresses in here. So overall, much better. I used to have art hanging up here, and like when I lived in my last like space, I had these like portraits hanging above my bed, but when I came here, it didn't work with this angle, and so like I had nothing above my bed because it was over here. And then I had like all of this art and my TV going off the wall, and then I moved my TV. Bunch of packages that need to be returned or sorted through. There's me. I moved my TV over here, and so I left the art over there, but I finally moved it to over here. I'll either keep adding or move and like reset this up somewhere else. But yeah, so all these changes, it's like 6:30 or so we can get back on other stuff. And all my laundry's done, and things are straightened aside from like my like corner of shame, and of course not having made my bed today. I just finished getting ready, like face and hair. I'm going to throw on some clothes because I am running behind. Lou has something to say about that. Okay, I am back from class. The great news that I have for me, just for me, is that I finally ordered a new cord for my camera tripod, my gimbal tripod. I don't know, but like, it means that I can just like put it on, set it down, carry it around. It like balances. I don't have to worry about shaking. It holds it further away from my face so that I stop like cutting off the top of my head. All great news. Trying not to flash anybody. But yeah, I'm going to make a quick lunch. Also, I'm like cleaning my sink over here because I put some of like old food down the drain to like garbage disposal because I didn't want it like in my trash can. And then I went to do dishes, and I thought it would have been enough time, but no, it spit it back up. So it's like I'm letting it soak its way off. That was TMI, but I wanted to share. Put this out. But I didn't. I think I'm gonna get some lukewarm water. It's like this shallot garlic butter that I made. I didn't make the butter. I softened the butter and then folded and roasted garlic and shallots. But anyway, it should be room temperature for me spreading it. But I'm gonna put some lukewarm water, and maybe it'll be room temperature, and hopefully it doesn't melt. First, I didn't know what I would have for lunch today, and then I remembered that I bought this harvest chili from Trader Joe's because they didn't have any vegetable or minestrone soup. As black beans, butternut squash, cauliflower, sweet potatoes with pumpkin puree and chili spices. I've never had this before, but I did have like a home chef type of meal a couple months ago with like butternut squash and beans and whatnot, and it shouldn't be too different. And I really liked it. I think the only drawback to this is that it doesn't have beer in it, or I assume it doesn't have beer in it. It does not. And I put beer in my chili because, like, when I'm cooking it, not like to top it off. So it does. I said I wasn't gonna cut my head off, and now I'm cutting my head off. It does smell good. I got this last year as a gift from like student something, and I am still obsessed with it. And it doesn't, like, you don't have to worry about the bowl getting hot, because this handle doesn't really, and you just put a whole bunch of hot chocolate in it. Whole bunch. I think this whole thing is like 2.5 servings, but you know, I'm not really sweating eating extra veg. Legumes. I don't know what these things are. I'm gonna try to finish off this bread in the next day or so. A giant hole in it, like huge. Air pocket, whatever it is. Oh, it is softened at the edges. So I realized a little bit ago that I never picked back up when I was making lunch, and now we are on to dinner. Lunch, the chili was good. My bread was good. But for dinner, I'm having the salmon from Trader Joe's. It's like their cedar wrapped barbecue salmon. Super good. I bought one like a week ago and then went back, maybe 2 weeks ago, and then went back this past week and then got 2 more. And then I also have rice and some like sauteed Brussels sprouts. So yeah, I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'm going to do my reading for corporations because I'm on panel, or on call at least, for tomorrow, and then do my readings for one of my like seminar class that needs a discussion question posted by like 8 tomorrow, and then do some stuff for Gala, and then maybe take a look at my corporation's midterm, which is due like tomorrow at midnight, so like I have some time. But yeah, and like that sounds like a lot to do, but it's only 5:30. I'm just really hungry early, and so I decided to go ahead and have dinner. Literally nothing of me can be seen, just the mess behind me that's perfectly highlighted. We're gonna move things around. Okay, I'm not gonna say much better because but at least you can see me. I just got back in. It's like 9 a.m. Went to the law school first thing to look at the programs for tomorrow. Probably gonna cut the vlog off for tomorrow and start a new one, but Gala's tomorrow. I was in charge of making the programs. I have a sample. Let me grab the sample. Covering up some of the key information. This is what the program looks like. It is not flipped. I think it just looks like it. It may even just look like it to me. Little logo on the back. I fixed this a little bit when I went, but our speaker is Jasmine Guillory, which is exciting. I'm mostly excited because I am personally invested, but like as a unit of like the 2 co-presidents who were fans and me and the other chair who were fans, it was like an easy choice. Yeah, so I was working on that, and then I have errands to pick up. I'm going to go pick up our step and repeat. We got a new step and repeat with our new logo, and then I got something on this. Oh well, it's a sample. And then I think I'm gonna get groceries for next week, even though it's just Friday, because I usually go Saturday or Sunday, but I have to put coat racks in my car, which I've done before, and it takes up so much space. And like once I pick up the coat racks, I have to keep them until Monday because the office is closed over the weekend. So I don't mind driving around with them too much, because like, A, this isn't San Francisco, things don't generally get stolen out of your car here, and like B, like they don't like move around. There's just like not as much space to put like groceries or anything else substantial in my car, except for like maybe like the floor of the middle seat and like middle seat, I don't have back seat, but like the floor of like the back seat and like in the passenger seat. So I'm gonna do that after I kind of like actually get myself ready. I said I wouldn't go there at like first thing in the morning, so I wanted to just go, and then I was like, I'll sort myself out. So I'm gonna head out in a little bit. I did get a they call it a croissant. It seems more like a Danish or something, but I don't really know pastries. But I got one, and then a latte with, I got caramel sauce, and I think it's at the bottom. I feel that, like, I'm not a very caffeinated person. Like, in fact, I thought about getting coffee last night because I was by Starbucks, and I'm glad it was closed because I needed to finish up a midterm, and like coffee does not help me concentrate. I don't have it enough for that. It literally, like, I do like the way that it tastes, not always like I like the way it tastes, like even just like a plain cup of coffee, but it's not the move for me if I actually want to concentrate, or like I need to have it and let some time go in between when I have it. So that's where we're at. I'm gonna try to make myself look like somebody and then go do those things. And by those things I mean stop and repeat, groceries, coat racks. At some point you also need to get a podium from law school. Full day. It is a full day, and I will be for once caffeinated. Okay, so I got to take home some of the flowers. Well, I got to take home like one of the centerpieces from Gala, and then if there are pictures of me holding these, I have to take them out of the way of Lou, but like they also gave Caroline and I a bouquet. Instead of showing you like me dressed up, you get me like this. I don't really have any pictures of myself, but if somebody posted them, I may take them, and then of course there'll be pictures for real, and we may have them by the time I post this video. This is the dress I wore. I got a lot of compliments. I will either keep it and wear it to something very different like a wedding, or I will sell it. We'll see.
Say you left me, 아주 조그만